Hello everyone, welcome back to the Phone Museum. Today, we are going to go through Galaxy S23 April update. So, recently there were two updates for the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and both, of course, is update for the security, and they also include two camera patch as well. The February one, I already make a little video about the blur and getting focus problem. And this update, they're more focused on the super steady mode. So let's check is there improved for the night super steady mode. So there's a sample video. Right now, this is before April update. So right now is in super steady mode video, full HD 60 frames per second, and right now is 0.6 times. So right now, even there's a street light, it looks a little dark in my preview. And I will switch to the main lens, and you can see it's much brighter. One of the reason is main lens is f1.7, so it's a much brighter lens than a ultra wide angle. And right now on the preview it looks pretty good since it's 60 frames per second, but at low light there will a little bit of a motion blur problem, and hopefully I can capture a little bit here and I can see a big difference between April update and this version. That was a little sample video, and as you can see in low light, even I videotape with the full HD resolution, it's still not so good in low light. So let's compare after April update. This video sample is April patch with super steady mode for HD 60 frames per second, same as the last time. And right now is 0.6 times zoom. And let's change to the one-time zoom. It's brighter. And the one thing different than previous update, the February one, right now there's a little notification say more light needed for super steady. So now phone detect a low light situation, and it suggests it need more light to get better video quality. And hopefully it fixed the motion blur issue and other stuff. Let's check. So I think after April patch, resolution, the quality, I think it's improved. Maybe it's placebo effect, but I think it's improved. But still, since it's a low light, it's not as good as bright light, because the camera is the machine to collect the light. So brighter, better. And also, there's another update is when you go to the when you turn the super steady mode, then the camera app is showing that like super steady on, and it's recognized dark, so more light needed for super steady. So there's a little warning that if it's in low light, then it will show the more light needed for super steady. And this one is not only before you taking or recording video, even after, when you're in the bright environment and when you move to the low light, then it will pop up this little warning sign. But don't worry, this warning is from the UI, is not recording in your video, so don't worry. since the low light is improved, so let's see for the is there any improvement or change in bright light as well before update, and let's see. Right now is daytime with super steady mode with the A4 patch. So right now I have a February patch, and this is for HD 60 frames per second with 0.0 times 6 times zoom in. Now change to zoom the main sensor, and I don't think there's a lot of motion blur with the bright daytime, but let's see. Today is not the best weather, as sunny weather, but after update when I tested, I'm not sure, maybe it's more sunny than now or maybe more cloudy than now, but let's compare. And this one is after update for the bright sunlight. Right now I'm videotaping with super steady mode after April patch. Right now it's same as usual for HD 60 frames per second, and right now it's pretty bright today. Even before in the bright night or daytime it was not a problem, but let's see, is there any change or is there any things improved. Right now is 0.6 times, and let's change to main camera, one time camera, and it's about like this. For the bright sunlight, I think they're both pretty good quality, and as you see, I was walking just holding this phone in my one hand, and it's pretty stable. So I think bright light is pretty good, but low light I think it still needs some better quality, hopefully in the future for the next phone or whatever, but has been improved, so that's thing I can say. And for the especially Samsung video, there were so many different options, so I will show all the options what I turn on or off for these sample videos. For the sample video, of course, it's gonna be for HD 60 frame and 16:9 ratio, and this one is super steady mode, so of course I turn on this feature. And in the more setting videos, I turn up the auto FPS, and of course I didn't turn on the video stabilization. And in the advanced video option, I was turn on the high efficiency video, and I put the option for the prioritize video quality, but right now I turn it off. And the audio is mic, zoom in mic was turned on, and I was using a Galaxy Buds 2 Pro to record my voice, so you can check the mic quality for the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro as well. And another thing they said they improved was there's a little bending when you taking picture of the bright sunlight, and that has been improved. Me personally, when I taking a picture before patch, I didn't even like notice like there's big bending, those kind of stuff, but when I look through my gallery and I kind of see the bending, I thought it was just lens problem, but there's people say it's after update is improved, so I guess they improved, so I tried to check. And this is 12 megapixel, and this is 50 megapixel, and this is 200 megapixel. And when I take a 200 megapixel, as you can see, the nearby the tree is brighter than the other sky, which is way darker, and around the sun is still just this part is a little round and bright. So I think this is just HDR problem, and I don't think it's like is there a big improvement after patch either. And still 200 megapixel I can see a little banding, 50 megapixel I see a little the steps kind of stuff, and 12 megapixel I should check with the everything should be a main camera, but this one I zoom in and it was using 3 times telephoto camera, so I cannot compare 1 to 1, but I apologize. And I don't think it's like this one. I think it's better than like 200 or 50 megapixel, but I still see a little bit something, I believe. Technically they little bit improved on low light for the super steady video, and they tried to improve the sun bending problem, but I think they didn't fix quite yet. And when you record super steady mode in low light, they will just show the warning sign. So that's about it, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will keep make more video about Galaxy S23 Ultra, so please subscribe my channel and stay tuned. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.